Hi, what's up? It's it's your boy Kawaii Cat Girl, and I'm here to tell you why Thanksgiving should not exist. Now you might be thinking to yourself, Thanksgiving? It's so cool. We eat turkey, we hang out with our family. It's great. Also, there's a football game, maybe. I don't know the details of that because I'm not a sports ball person, but I think there's some sort of like soccer game on Thanksgiving Eve. But I'm here to tell you why we shouldn't be celebrating it. One, it's dumb. Two, actually, this one goes back to the origin of Thanksgiving. Now, we all know Thanksgiving is Thanksgiving because of the Pilgrims. It's the day they discovered America. Or is it? That's right, everything you've been told is a lie, reality is a lie, nothing is real, and the government is dolphins. What really happened was this. The Pilgrims were cultists. I'm not kidding, they were cultists. You know who the Purists were? The Purists were people who, they had this whole religious movement of, people bad. They wanted to purify the church, essentially, and wipe out anyone who wasn't what they thought of as holy. Yeah, the Pilgrims were that, but worse. And the thing is, actually, from now on, let's call the Pilgrims what they wanted to be called, the Separatists. Yeah, they're a lot more scary whenever you give them that name, which, by the way, is what they wanted to be called. So you've got these cultists, the Separatists, who live in Europe, in Britain or wherever, who are like, yo, king, we're gonna be cultists. We're all cultists. But then the king was like, oh no, I'm not too comfy with that idea, he wasn't all too comfy. So, the thing is, the king was like, you go away, you can go somewhere else and do your thing, get away from me, because I'm worried that you're going to try and overthrow me. And that's what the king said to the Pilgrims, so the Pilgrims had to go. And the one place that was nice enough to take them in, the Dutch. You know what happened? The Pilgrims, the cultists, the Separatists, stayed there with the Dutch for a few years, until they decided that the Dutch, the one country nice enough to take them in, the Pilgrims decided, oh no, these Dutch, they're too liberal. We can't live here. And they left. They they were shown kindness and acceptance and got it kicked in their frickin' faces. But now you're like, okay, so these guys weren't so hot. How did they wind up in America? The deal is, they weren't even shooting for Plymouth Rock, by the way. They were trying to go to an already established colony of Jamestown, I think it was. Jamestown. And so they wound up in Plymouth Rock. And so all the paintings and pictures you see of pilgrims, getting ready to explore a brave new world, we will conquer whatever hardships will come our way. It's more actually, probably, it was more like, yo, where the frick are we? You read the map wrong, didn't you? I told you to stop and ask for directions, but did you listen to me? No. And now we're lost and we have no clue where we are. And that's what the Pilgrims were. They were bad at navigating, they were cultists, and they took advantage. And then, whenever the Indians came, they took advantage of them because they were all dying off and they were incompetent and had no clue what they were doing. And I'm not supposed to pull my hood down because my green hair. So that's the origin of Thanksgiving. Are you really so in a hurry to celebrate literal cultists? I think not. But what about today? Thanksgiving has grown beyond that a little bit. Well, today Thanksgiving is pointless. Halloween just ended. Christmas isn't here yet. So you just got sort of this weird icky middle ground and it's like, ew, what am I supposed to do? There's no Thanksgiving music, minus the song by Jack's Films, which is pretty good, but it's even about why Thanksgiving sucks. And Thanksgiving, it's terrible. It's like the Comic Sans of holidays. it just doesn't belong. It's very like unsettling